The Dan River Bridge stands as one of the many structures that have conveyed travelers through southern Virginia for close to a century. Situated along the scenic Route 58, tucked away in rural Patrick County, most passers-by may be more familiar with the Cochran Mill, situated alongside the bridge, or the nearby Mabry Mill, a focal point of the Blue Ridge Parkway. As part of Route 58, this bridge would form one of the corridors of Virginia's first state highway system, laid out 10 years earlier. To most, this bridge may look like it's well beyond its lifespan, and it certainly has far exceeded its 50-year service life. And yet, in comparison to today's modern highway structures, this bridge stands as a prime example of the quality of construction around the turn of the century, as well as the advancements in civil and geotechnical engineering at the time. Designed in 1928 and constructed in 1929, this bridge belongs to a monumental investment in our infrastructure as Virginia sought to meet the ever-increasing number of automobiles traveling often rough and underdeveloped roadways. Though design elements have certainly progressed, the core design principles remain the same. The biggest difference today would be in the construction equipment available at the time and the degree of manual labor required to construct this bridge. However, both the materials and design closely resemble a modern reinforced concrete structure, as would be seen today. And as a system, the Dan River Bridge is no different from a modern bridge structure, requiring a superstructure, or the bridge deck and rails, intermediate piers, being the set of columns in the river holding up the bridge span, and two abutments, or the ends of the bridge on each bank. Whereas only 20 years prior to the state highway system, bridges such as the Valley Railroad Stone Bridge near Stanton were still being constructed. Though largely hidden from the surface, the abutments of the bridge were designed and built as spread footers, resting on bedrock beneath the bridge, transferring the weight of the bridge to the ground. Likewise, the piers would be gently splayed, or spread at the bottom, to support the bridge on the bedrock found beneath the Dan River. Critically, this would be built long before scour, or water cutting away at the bridge foundation, was ever incorporated into bridge design, though thankfully this did not impact the Dan River Bridge. That doesn't mean this river crossing was a simple site to build on. With a natural oxbow, or bend in the river creating soil deposits, and no visible bedrock in the riverbed, this site also had dredging from the mill pond, and directly across the road were the remnants of an old quarry, with shot holes and rock spoils still visible. Even a century ago, they saw the great value in performing geotechnical investigations. From 1900 on, shallow, dry borings were frequently used to sample soil conditions, requiring only this simple A-frame. And, as on this project, sounding rods could deliver a bedrock elevation chart. Likewise, some of these investigation methods will look very familiar to a modern drill crew, to include early diamond drilling machines, first powered by steam, that were available as early as 1908. Comparing the 1928 data and plans to recently taken borings showed that even with century-old equipment and tools, their findings were accurate. And looking forward 93 years, the only foundation repair needed was some minor cribing to prevent erosion on the mill side of the bridge. Though maybe looking rough around the edges to today's passerby, the bridge over the Dan River, as well as the hands that designed and built her, have served Virginia well. And although she may not be around much longer, she's a wonderful window into civil engineering from years gone by.